Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Sweet.
We're gonna regret this. Down! Whizzling! Too bad.
You sound a lot more tired than usual. We're going around working all day or what?
No.
Why, you just didn't get enough sleep?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you yawning so much?
It's 5 o'clock.
I know you say that and like you think that makes it make sense, but it really doesn't.
But it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock in the afternoon is not when you should be getting tired.
Not in the afternoon.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning?
At night.
Is it 5 p.m. or a.m.?
It's PM.
Okay, you can go fuck yourself. It's not nighttime yet.
It's nighttime.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. The sun's not in the sky.
Oh my god. Is that how you do that? Is that how you keep track of that?
Yeah.
Literally. No. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Bruh. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't heard Robin's voice actor in any other real shows in a long time. It was kind of everywhere for a while. I wonder why that is.
Who knows? Jump him! Jump him!
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Bruh. Why are you like this?
God damn, Janus, we're just walking and you hit me with some hard shit.
He just got tired of you fucking walking around the entire time. Just wants to hit you with that fucking. Don't you realize we're all worthless? Wow, Sparta. Wow, I see how it is. Whoa, bro, Genius, chill the fuck out.
Brother be thinking deep.
This man really wants you to just get your shit together. Fuck me. Fuck.
I'm a realist and you're a dumbass. You let me do all the thinking, you do all the fighting. Oh my god, I was fucking kidding.
What did you do to this man in like the time we haven't been paying attention? This man.
Careful, Genus. It's learning.
Careful, everyone.
Man, fuck being chill. He just woke up and chose violence. Do you want to talk about One Piece? Why would he be talking about Peak Fiction?
There's nothing really to talk about, and when it comes to like power scaling, we can make assumptions here or there. But at this point, we literally have to wait for this series to end so we can actually start like doing some concrete scaling. Because thanks to Dory and Broggy, they came out of fucking nowhere and just like, yeah, we scale now.
Wrong guy to mess with.
That would be if one was weak, but I can provide
Bro.
superior.
Bro, are you ready for when I can start making the scaling chain that Mr. Freak can scale the people in the New World
Bro.
during the Little Garden arc?
No, shut up. You're gonna find out the giants actually trained. Hey, you have swords now? You do?
Jesus!
This is getting
It's a fucking dinosaur.
Oh, for a second I thought it was dinosaur with missiles on its back.
That'd actually be kind of awesome.
Great thrust. Fireball.
That dinosaur would beat your ass.
It's a Veloso Dragon. That's actually kind of cool.
Hello, Red Dusk. Hope you're doing well.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Sorry.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
I don't believe this.
Don't overdo it. First aid. Won't work. Take this.
No way.
First aid.
No way. Sis.
No way.
That's good, by the way, Carl. Will you play Dissidia Duodecum?
Demon Fang. Sonic Thrust.
I'm pretty sure I pronounced it wrong, but I think he means the second Dissidia game.
I think only NT is available on the PS4.
Yeah, but NT doesn't really have a good story to play.
Fucking Rain shows violence.
Man, your party just keeps causing you problems, don't they? Oh. Oh, so you better not say a fucking word. I gotta pass. It's fucking 12:38 a.m. where I'm at. Motherfucker! If you're about emulation, my phone's able to play Dissidia just fine, and it's not that powerful, so it should be easy for your PC to run it. It is 3:38 in the morning for me. That's around usually the time I go to sleep. I see how it is. So, yeah, this will probably be the last stream for this week. And then we'll be back to normal on the upcoming week after next one. Unless me and Dev will do some, like, phone streams while I'm over there. But none of the usual streams will be going on for sure. So what range of power are you able to gauge Tales of Symphonia so far? I don't think we have any real feats yet, do we?
No feats, but we do have like massively hypersonic because he like dodge enemies that can use lightning.
So you're saying he might be faster than Jujutsu Kaisen?
Could be.
Wow. Notice how he says it, and yet he tries to back away, as if he thinks we'll let him. Don't be fooled by his appearance. Whenever this boy speaks, he speaks of slander.
Ooh.
Didn't you guys find some light speed scaling last stream for this game? I believe we did mention something about light. But for the life of me, I can't remember.
Oh my fucking god, can you people fucking not?
This is going to be an arduous battle. Barrier.
What's wrong, Kyle?
Are you okay?
What I need to do, I need to take control of one of these characters and make sure that. Oh my fucking god, no! he's fucking. Do not be turned to stone.
You let him be turned to stone?
I didn't let him.
So why was he turned to stone?
Skill issue.
I see. Does that actually work often?
What, skill issues?
No. That excuse!
Sometimes.
That's crazy.
Oh my fucking god, no! Would you all fuck off?
We need to run. We need to be more careful next time.
Oh wow, you can run away from fights in this RPG? You can run away from fights in most JRPGs actually. There are just some fights they don't let you run away from. Oh wow, he really is Kratos. True.
Okay, fine. Then I'll be at this time.
They really accentuated some things on this character model, didn't they?
You know, I can't quite put my finger on it.
Everybody hide!
Please don't fight us, please don't fight us, please don't fight us.
What are you looking at?
You're actually a nice person after all.
What are you saying? Don't think saying stuff like that is gonna change anything. You're still my enemy.
You hear that, Kosh? She's still your enemy. Go kill her. In a lot of RPGs, you don't get the option to run away. Oh.
Every RPG I've played, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not too sure about that one. Damn it, Kyle, what do you think your answer will be?
I think it's almost time for you to start speaking.
Whoa. I'm not doing that again, boy. I'm a little tired. And also, remind me later to actually sit down and look at all of like the voices we've done so far, so we can start doing them later on. I'm also finishing up my final college project. I really don't understand why they did that though. I kind of want to find out.
What, why there are cat people?
Yes. It's not even why there are cat people. I just want to know specifically fucking why they're all dressed up like cats.
Bro, Genus is just fucking stuck with this weapon.
I hate him. I hate him so much. And yet, he's the smartest one there. This cat merchant appears more miraculously than the merchant from Resident Evil 4. Zim, are you king shaming right now? Yes. But also no, because that would be unwholesome, and I am the wholesome one. It's just a shame people can't have more wholesome, you know, tastes like me. For shame. Nah, you're another wholesome king shamer. Nope, couldn't be me. Nothing about me is unwholesome. It's crazy that you would even say that. Merchant swap, the cat merchant and the merchant Resident Evil 4, do the merchants clear each other's games? The merchants don't have to clear each other's games, what the fuck? They're not the ones fighting.
Meow come stranger.
Kyle, shut the fuck up.
What are you buying, woo-woo?
Don't act like you wouldn't enjoy them over that guy. Oh, they're saying, hey Kyle. Jeremy says hello. Hello, Jeremy. Yeah, but they also can't exactly... What are you buying, Neon? Yeah, but they also can't exactly walk around without being attacked by those plagas. I don't know, bro. These are kind of cats. So, I think we're good there. Just got done leveling up, and Matt just got done leveling up me and the Master Zangief in Street Fighter 6. Oh, so you're trading into Zangief right now? Cool. Now I'm pretty sure those cat merchants have to go through lengths to get those gems that they trade. They probably just follow someone around until they leave.
They find someone who has a gem and they just keep vigorously rubbing on them.
Oh, don't say it like that.
Why is that too strong of an image?
No, it just sounds legitimate. Like, imagine some guy just casually walking around and they just aggressively rub themselves on him until he gives them money for them to leave.
I'd give them money to leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm sure all of us would. That sounds horrible. That's considered a great link that most people won't go through. Nah, no, I disagree. I'm sure there are plenty of people who, if they knew that they could just rub themselves viciously on somebody and they'd get a fuck ton of money, they would do it. That's called being a woman. Whoa, Red Dusk, whoa there.
God damn.
Red Dusk was having none of that.
He woke up and chose violence.
Fucking Red Dusk.
Don't let up.
Let's get out of here. Barrier.
Demon
Gotta
Fang.
know when to go.
Kyle just running out. Kyle just running away at the speed of light at this point.
Look. Really sick. Are you okay? Sorry.
Sonic Thrust. No way.
Wait.
Demon Fang.
Demon Fang.
Sword Rain. Take it. Sword Rain.
Are you okay?
Sword Rain. Demon Fang. Take Demon Fang. No way. Take Too slow.
Yeah. So, sounds like you guys are all doing well, which is great. hopefully college is going to be over by the end of this week for me. I'll be able to get back to work on some videos, have some more stuff to talk about. Hello, Melissa. You guys will have actual content to watch again. And hopefully, if Kyle's dad decides to leave his fucking house for a bit, he'll also be able to record content.
That's the idea. He's on his last week of holidays.
Hello, Melissa. Or hello, Melissa. He's on his last week of holidays?
He is.
Alright, so Kyle won't be able to record this week?
Not this week, next week.
Let's get out of here. Ready? Barrier.
Demon Fang.
Gotta know when to go.
This is ridiculous. Are you okay?
Here we go.
First aid.
Work.
Sword rain. Demon
Are
Fang.
you okay? First aid.
Sonic Thrust.
Kyle, how long are you going to be streaming tonight?
Demon Barrier.
Up with him.
Demon Fang.
Probably about another, hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours. I'm not going to work tomorrow, so maybe 2 hours. We'll see.
Demon Fang.
Are you okay? First aid.
No way.
Sonic Thrust.
Are you okay? First aid.
Demon
What are Pokemon doing in this game? What the hell?
Are you okay? First aid. Sorry.
No way.
Oh yeah, so I never asked you. Did you ever actually look at the artwork for the Magic Lord of the Rings set or no?
No.
I might one of these days to do a video with your reaction to that. Because I think you actually like quite a bit of the artwork.
Demon Fang.
I just don't know how you'll feel about certain changes they made to the characters like Aragorn.
He's not black, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Wow. Kyle, it's 2024.
Good, then you can make your own. Then you can make your own fantasy series with your own Black Rangers.
So let me think. Aragorn.
I don't need Brother Gorn.
Oh my god. So Aragorn's black. Basically half of Rohan is black.
The blonde hair, blue eyed people who live on the fields of Rohan are black.
Yeah, their king is black, their son is black, his daughter's black. I'm sensing a lot of racism in this children.
What is this? What is this fucking Lord of the Fried Chicken and Watermelons?
Whoa there, Kyle. Whoa.
They don't stop until they get the purple drink.
Basically all of the villains are still white. I think Faramir and Boromir are also white, surprisingly. All of the hobbits are still white, also surprisingly. Kyle? There you go. That's weird, we're getting some lag. Kyle? BRB bathroom break. Alright. Because I don't have the will, I don't understand what you teach in class. That's weird. Why is it lagging?
And he seems very proud of that.
As he should be. That sounds wrong with that. Bruh.
The people who did the magic cards are probably the same ones who are just like, well, there's nothing wrong with black elves. I don't even know why they tried to make the Rohan people black. Lord of the Rings has black people. They're called the fucking, the Haradrim.
We have some black elves, but I don't... Oh, wait. I think I did tell you this one. Galadriel is black.
No, the fuck, she's not.
Yeah, she is a black elf. Although Aragorn's wife is still white, which I'm a little surprised by, but I'm sure there's some reason for that.
Dangerous situation.
Eowyn is still... No, Eowyn I believe
Yeah,
is black.
yeah, because she's Eowyn half elf and not Eowyn half black.
Are you okay?
Bruh. Wormtongue's still white. All the evil humans are still white.
That's kind of a racist.
No, it's not. I think those are the only people who got their skin changed substantially. So yeah, because I do think you like some of the artwork. What was the gladiator doing there? Gladiating.
We must get out of here.
Don't overdo it.
Sword rain. Gotta know when to
They
go.
do have an interesting design for Sauron. Personally, I'm curious how you'll feel about that Sauron design.
Is he black?
He's got a gray skin. I don't think that counts. Also, Kyle, of course he wouldn't be black. That would send the wrong message.
Now, all race swapping characters tell me that you're not fucking smart enough or good enough to make fucking race characters of your own, so you have to fucking turn characters that already have a fan base.
How dare you, Kyle? How dare you?
That's the most hacky thing ever.
Bruh.
It is.
That means he is half white and half black. Red Dusk, I don't think that's quite how that works. Makes sense to me. Shut it, Sparta. If someone says he is half Russian and half Chinese, he can say he is Chinese. Bruh. What's wrong, Kyle?
I'm going too far. I need to double back.
That's crazy. Alright, hang on.
Don't let up.
Don't overdo it.
Thank you.
Don't overdo it. First aid. Don't overdo it. First aid.
I don't think that's how it works.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Sonic Rush. Demon Fang. You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Zin, would you watch the Rings of Power? No. Just doesn't look very good. For no particular reason. Rings of Power is not canon. You're so confident it makes it worse. Is that you're true?
Like, God, they have real conversations like real people.
Bruh.
I think that's something I'll always give props to this series about, is that they always do conversations like right.
This is going to be an
True.
arduous battle.
Don't overdo
Pretty
it.
good.
First aid.
Are you okay? I wasn't strong
Forgive
enough.
me. First aid.
Angel feathers.
What do you Rings of Power is canon?
Sonic thrust.
Let's be more careful next time.
No, it's not. Ah! It's the bad assassin with the big bulbas.
She's back.
Oh, two starkly different answers. Are they friends of yours? No. Yes. I will kill you with hugs. No, with this fucking knife.
Bruh.
Will lie.
Bruh.
Ugh.
From the human ranch? I forgot about the whole slavery situation going on here. Bruh.
I was just at both of those places. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep. Now you gotta go back.
Oh, fast. Why don't games have fast travel back then?
Because you're already walking super fast.
Oh my god. Ooh. And we don't have the money for it even. No.
What do you mean all the money for it? Half your weapons ain't even real.
Oh my god, I still don't have enough money for it. No.
Bruh. Devil, why the fuck are you working on your vacation? The whole point of taking a vacation is to not work. They needed me tonight. New manager also starts in the morning as well. Bruh.
I fail to see why that's your problem.
All right, let's go. Barrier.
Demon Fang.
Reveal thy glory.
Are you okay?
First aid.
Sonic
Can't
Thrust.
concentrate.
Crew didn't want to do shit till I walked in, got everyone motivated. Have had many issues with one crew member tonight as well. Bruh.
Whirlwind.
Are
Demon
you
Fang.
okay?
First aid. Ring whirlwind. Ring whirlwind.
Ready? Barrier.
Damage guard.
All right.
It's our money essentially, but plus money at 50 hours at the moment, I see. Bro.
Let's go.
Demon Fang.
Barrier. Demon Fang.
I drag a reach. Reveal thy
Sonic
glory.
Thrust.
Are you okay?
First aid.
10 hours of almost
Yeah,
35
fuck yeah, I'll just attack from afar.
Work.
Kyle, no!
First aid.
Demon Fang.
Fucking angel cheese.
Angel feathers.
Bro.
Okay. First aid.
Barrier.
I drag a reach. Reveal thy glory. Angel feathers.
Okay.
Sonic Thrust. Blame your fate.
Oh, that's it. That's right. We found the light speed attack. Angel feathers.
Gotta throw some angel feathers. Bro, I don't come back till the 22nd. Bro. So the protagonist of the book should I start reading? Yeah, that guy has Ultra Instinct. Nice. 11 days off almost. This place is gonna crash and burn probably. I am, dude.
I'm sorry, where did he go?
He had it
Is that
for
like trying
Asgard.
to... Is he telling us to go... Is he telling us to fuck off?
Yes. Plan for the wedding.
Getting old is a curse.
You're still younger than I am!
You'll understand when you're older.
I'll fucking kill you. Just have to pick up plates and such as well as flower petals and that should be it.
Do it.
Tell me about it, young one. Oh no, not Devil's hanging you with the eye of I'm old too.
Ready? Are you okay? First aid. Are
Don't
you
overdo
okay?
it.
First
First
aid.
aid.
Ring forward blade. Blade thrust. Good job, everyone.
Although calling it Ultra Instinct is probably not the right term, it's more that he has instinctive reaction, but it's also not super accurate for now. Grant's only 10 chapters in the book 1 in a 9-book series. Nice.
Barrier.
Demon Fang.
Are you okay? First aid.
No way.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Here. Are you okay? First aid.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Don't get in my way.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Are you okay? First aid.
Sonic thrust.
Don't get in my way. Are you okay? First aid.
All right.
The best you react to is an arrow while blindfolded. Nice. We got a scan for CT Virgil being a style, lol, them being different characters destroyed now. Nice. The best he reacted to was an arrow. Kyle, what are you gonna do after you beat Tales of Symphonia?
Final Fantasy 16 DLC.
All right, let's go.
Ready? First aid. I beg of thee to reveal thy glory. All help. Angel feathers. Barrier.
Kyle, when are you gonna do Nocta versus Clive, a Zim versus Balrog debate?
Get in my way.
I don't think Kyle would want to debate for fucking Clive.
Can I take Noctis?
No, you cannot take Noctis.
Claim your fate.
Although, no, it might be interesting. Maybe we can do two different routes and just be like, one of us defends Clive in one debate, and the other one defends Clive in the other.
I really don't want to try and defend Clive. That's going to be such an uphill battle for me.
What do you mean? Is there stop being a dick and take Clive? What do you mean stop being a dick and take Clive? What the fuck?
The eyes have it.
Bro, I literally have all the 15 guidebooks, read the novel, and I'm literally playing the game for scaling. But I'm the dick for taking Clive, the character from the game I haven't played. And I mean, I do have the Japanese guidebook for it, but that's not the point.
Let's go all out.
Perhaps you should see if there's anything good in it.
I guess I'll have time now. God. No, because first I have to translate the Record Ragnarok guidebook to get that Poseidon scaling up.
You mean that non-existent scaling?
No, bro. Poseidon's gonna be easy top 3.
All right.
Can't you see how hurt Kyle is from what Clive's done? You mean from what Clive didn't do? Garland with Strangers of Paradise versus Noctis. Strangers of Paradise doesn't buff Garland. Garland already scaled super high. And technically it's Jack. It's not Garland, technically.
Oh, I actually found it. I found Asgard.
Good job.
And it didn't take me 2 games to do it like Kratos.
Zane, when are you gonna get back to reviewing High School DxD? Probably near the end of this month or next month. We're getting there now that college was the main thing that was kind of holding me back. But we're kind of past that at this point.
Ugh.
I just have to write. So technically, I've already passed my classes. Technically, I just gotta submit this last assignment with a 2-page paper that I'll probably write tomorrow, and then write a 6-page paper. How to make Kyle annoyed. The Beast black hole is an accurate black hole, and it does make Cole star level.
No, it's not. It's not a black hole. And even if it was a black hole, it wouldn't even get to, like, planetary. It would get to, like, country at best.
Aha, it worked. It did. Kyle just likes accurate scaling.
Yes, because I'm not a disingenuous piece of shit.
Suspicious. suspicious.
See, when someone thinks they have all the answers, I change the question.
What the fuck does that even mean? If someone's like, yeah, I know everything you want, you're like, nah. So hang on. If you walk into a store and someone's like, yeah, I know where everything's at, do you ask them, alright, where's the store located, like in space coordinates?
No, I ask him, give me the give me the metric of how to actually get here in like micromillimeters from the city.
Bruh. He says it like a joke, but he's not. Zane, would you correspond the Cole vs. Alex video by Crisis?
No, I've seen that video. That video is fucking dog shit. I would tear that. There would literally be no room for Zim to speak, and it would literally just be me tearing that video fucking asunder because Crisis literally doesn't go through Prototype. He literally gets one of his friends to talk for him on Prototype. And they did the bare minimum of just play through the game and that's it.
Speaking of Garland from Strangers in Paradise, I just found a statement for Garland that could put him above all the City characters combined. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and say that statement's already wrong. Or you're probably misinterpreting it.
Which one's that?
Well, I don't know, Sparta claims he has a statement, but Garland appears in Opera Omnia. And he's among the stronger characters, but like regular Garland can fight him to a standstill.
Fucking, he is destroying historical artifact. I thought you was about to fucking dive kick him.
Bruh.
Oh!
What the fuck? She knocking you guys the fuck out?
I'm a half elf, then you get half the ass beating. You activated the fucking bomb, you... Lloyd, you may not be the dumbest person in the party.
Oh, bruh. Damn! Zane, would you correspond the Cole vs. Alex video by He Who Dwells?
Fuck, he did one too. He's another person who does... let me just sum up He Who Dwells' fucking Cole video. It's literally everything Crisis said. And that's it.
Damn, okay. Don't act like you're proud of me. No, come on. Need to finish this fucking section.
Like, privately, me and Zim have already gone through, like, I think it was like one or two of Crisis. No, we went through two of Crisis's videos. We went through his Raiden video and we went through his Cole video. How fucking badly did I rip apart the Cole video?
No, yeah, you fucking. It was almost like fucking every like word he said. You just you were like pause it, pause it. It's like no, this is wrong. This is wrong. No, because we've watched some of these videos behind the scenes. It's just we don't do responses or reactions to them because like that can lead to problems.
It's not worth the fucking fight. Because Crisis is the type of power scaler who doesn't care. It's like trying to argue with the old school power scalers where it's like they don't care about accuracy, they care about winning the argument. It doesn't matter if they're accurate or not. They stand on the moral value of, well, you couldn't prove me wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, but you're fucking wrong though.
That can lead to what? It's just problems.
Because we used to do that in the past, and we used to have, like, fights with, like, tons of people. It's only over the course of, like, the last year and a half that shit started to cool down. But for, like, the last 5 years, it's been, like, nothing but, like, a bullshit fight with a lot of people. Like, it's the main reason why we don't go around to, like, every Versus Wiki thread that has anything to do with, like, DMC or whatever verse we're doing.
Yeah. It became a lot easier and a lot more chill just to, like, do things over here on our own. We'll watch videos on occasion, but most of the time they're not really worth talking about, or they don't really have too much information that's worth referencing. Ugh. Yeah, so that's why we tend to be like, if we were to do a reaction to it, it would be a live stream that'd be deleted right afterwards. Just so that way we don't have to deal with, like, the pushback.
But let's put it this way, like, I know that sounds cowardly, but it has nothing to do with us, like, caring about our response. It's just that we don't need the fucking hassle. Because if push come to shove, and if, like, Crisis or He Who Dwells, like, fucking extends their hand out to me to talk about, like, coal scaling, I'll fucking talk to him.
Okay, Melissa.
And I won't be fucking like the biggest reason why people don't like talking to us as well is that like we don't suck people's ass when it comes to like on a video someone will say like, oh, this is like super wrong, and then when they have to talk to them they're like, oh, it's not as bad as we thought. It's like, no. I've been in chats where me, Zim, and Mangler have talked to people who have done videos and we're just like, you are demonstrably wrong and this was fucking dog shit.
Ugh. Melissa, we literally just spent like the last 10 minutes talking about why we don't like respond to videos. So the answer to that question is gonna be no.
We're at the point now where it's just like, as long as they keep our names out of their mouth, we don't care. If they put our names in the video, that's different. Then we'll go to war.
Bruh. Kyle, don't lose.
I'm not losing, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go. I'm trying to find the two fucking idiots from before that tried to blow up the fucking, like, altar. Oh, there they are. You're those tourists from earlier, and you're that terrorist from earlier.
Hello, Azra.
I can't believe the work week starts up again.
Bruh.
What an absolute fucking travesty.
I'm sorry, Kyle, you have to go to work.
As you should be.
Don't let up.
Work.
Are you okay? First aid. I can't concentrate.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Are you okay?
Recover.
Damn it,
No way. Demon Bang.
Are you okay? First aid. Great thrust. Great thrust. Great thrust.
Take
Are you
this.
okay?
First aid.
Ready?
But yeah, now, so
Great
Demon
thrust.
Fang.
we're what more likely happens is just we'll just make videos and people respond to us, then we'll respond. Either I've been lied to or I'm not looking properly.
That was easy.
What was that?
Apparently, Spar is saying either he's been lied to or he's not looking properly.
What's that in response to?
The fucking Jack statement from earlier.
All right, let's go.
Tends to happen.
Yep.
Let's be more careful next time.
Nah, because I don't think Final Fantasy will ever confirm one of the protagonists is way stronger than the other. It's not like that anyway.
Or if it does, it'll be like super vague about it, where it's like they're not too far away from each other.
Probably.
It'll be more of like a skill thing.
Yeah.
Don't let it up.
Are you okay? First aid. Right thrust.
No way.
Right thrust. I'll help. Right thrust. Barrier.
Sonic thrust.
I beg of thee to reveal thy glory. I'll help. Don't get in my way.
Sonic thrust.
I'll help. That was easy.
This is going to be an arduous battle.
Barrier.
Sonic thrust.
No way. Demon Fang.
Are you
Sonic
okay?
thrust.
First aid.
Sonic thrust.
Demon Fang.
Sonic thrust.
Yeah, especially Jack Garland in particular. I don't know if they would ever make him the strongest on his own. It'd probably be like Cloud if someone becomes the strongest. Yeah, apparently 7's remake didn't sell as well as they were hoping it would. Or it's a sequel, my apologies.
Damn.
Yeah, apparently it didn't sell as well.
Sucks to suck.
Not wrong, I suppose. Actually, I didn't tell you, but like yesterday we had a customer at the card shop who came in with his paycheck and like spent like $300 on Magic like fucking booster packs. It was really fucking depressing because he did not get any money cards. And you could tell that's what he wanted more than anything else because he was fucking bummed the fuck out. But I mean, I get it. If I dropped $300 on pieces of cardboard I didn't even want, I could see why someone would be upset by that. I was gonna ask if they got anything good, lol. I mean, he did get like a fucking Force of Will and shit. It's just that he already had one, and he just fucking he wanted to make his money back, but it is really hard to make back like $300 on set boosters. Like, if you want to try making your money back in Magic, you do a fucking collector booster at bare minimum.
Get this over. Found your weakness.
No way.
I beg of
Take
you
this.
to reveal that
First
glory.
aid.
Angel feathers. Get 'em. Stone blast.
Demon Fang.
Get 'em. Raise ray.
Never had a chance.
Yeah, I know. There are a lot of people who actually end up buying cards at the store trying to make their money back, and I always find it freaking silly. Because you want to make your money, selling cards is a way to make money, but it's not really all that good. Especially when, like, stores only buy for 50% of what the card's worth. Because there are some card shops that don't let you actually sell your own cards. And they'll usually buy it for way cheaper below market price.
Hey, bastards.
Something wrong, Kyle?
Absolute travesty.
Bruh. I got offered $2 for Kovold from one of those, lol. Yeah. Because, so, the way card shops make money is they have to sell the card, obviously, so they can't buy it at full price. The people who's trading the card shops are usually people who don't know how to sell on their own or have nowhere else to sell their stuff to. So in order for a shop to make money, they have to buy it at way below what they're going to sell it for. And they would only sell it at the retail price, so they got to pay a substantial amount less than retail in order to make any money off it. Kyle, did you already get lost again?
Unless you want to help, shut up.
Let's get started.
That's what I thought.
No, fuck out of here. How'd you get lost? Don't... Well, actually, I wouldn't even know how to help you on this one, because, like, I don't even know what I want to even look up.
Not too bad.
At least the other ones was a little easier to work with. This one's not that simple.
Blame your fate.
And there's your answer.
Bruh.
Let's get this over.
Sonic thrust.
I beg of thee to reveal thy glory.
Work.
Angel feathers.
Like that?
Great thrust. Get 'em. Icicle.
Demon Fang.
Great thrust.
Demon Fang.
Don't overdo it. Aren't we clever?
Get 'em. Icicle.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Great thrust. Damage guard.
Watch this.
You'd think these RPGs would have like a map that tells you exactly where to go. But this is a pretty old game, so maybe they don't have it at this point.
Just as I expected.
No, it's part of the old RPG series where it's like discover how to get there on your own.
Or like, keep notes on everything anyone ever told you because that might lead you to where you want to go. It's like, oh gee, thanks.
Let's get
Or they might not ever tell you again.
Yeah, that sounds
Let's
about
get more
right.
careful next time.
Or they'll give you directions, but the directions are so fucking like hyper specific that if you don't understand exactly what they're talking about, you're gonna miss it anyways.
Oh, they're either like super hyper specific or they're like disgustingly vague. Where it's like you could be going in the right direction.
But you won't know until you find the location, which might be never.
You might find it, you might not.
Bruh. Bruh. I guess while I'm on the airplanes, I'll probably try and take some naps. That way when I get there, I'll still be, like, relatively awake. Who offered to buy, Devil, if you're still here, did you try and sell your cards to the card shop, or did a random person offer you $2? I think it's the card shop based on like the text messages, but I'm not too sure. Bro. Alright, so we'll take care of this one later. That'll be 20 points. That'll put me at 365, so I will need 10 extra points to make it work. Damn, you're getting fucking hit again? Comic store? I see. This game does have a nice little soft soundtrack though. Look at her go. Welcome back, Jeremy. The fuck? Well, looks like Kyle got one of his party members kidnapped. No surprise there.
This is a dangerous situation.
No way! Barrier!
Sonic
Sword
Force!
Blade Beast!
I beg of thee to reveal thy glory.
Oh.
Angel feathers!
I got it!
Don't overdo it.
Are you okay?
First aid.
So I'll write the 2-page paper tomorrow, and I'll also probably write my 6-page paper, just to have it all done, so that way I can be done with college by Monday.
Are you okay? First aid! I beg of thee to reveal thy glory. Angel feathers! Are you okay?
Don't overdo it. First aid.
okay? I beg of you, reveal thy glory. Angel feathers!
No way!
Are you okay? First aid! I
Bro, the
beg
boys
you,
just kicked the
okay?
shit out of him and I just zoned him. This is fucking great. I found the new playstyle.
Are you okay? First aid!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Demon Fang!
I beg of thee to reveal thy
What,
glory.
are you gonna tell me, ooh, you shouldn't choose the game?
First aid!
No, no, you can play what you like.
Here!
You can play as scummy as you'd like, Kyle.
I intend to.
I beg of thee to reveal thy glory. Angel feathers!
Take this.
Are you okay? First aid! Got you! I'll help.
Shenanigans.
Be careful.
Barrier!
Guardian!
Ready? Angel feathers!
There!
Are you okay?
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Bro, Kyle, this person tried to kidnap the teacher and you still haven't killed them yet?
Ready? Angel feathers!
Demon Fang!
They're a strong boss, leave me alone.
Are you okay? First aid!
You're probably under level at this point, honestly.
Probably.
Be careful.
I beg of
That
thee,
just
are you
means that
okay?
once the stream
Angel
is over,
feathers!
during the week I'll just fucking grind.
First aid!
Sounds good.
Wait!
Here!
Oh no, Kyle's resorting to the killing items already.
I beg of thee, are you okay?
His secret weapon.
Don't overdo it.
Demon
First
Angel
aid!
feathers!
Out of my sight! There!
Rain
No way!
First aid!
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Demon Beast!
Are you okay?
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Be careful.
We've almost won.
Are you okay?
Yep.
I beg of first aid.
Kyle, did you get Dragon's Dogma 1 or are you going for 2?
No.
Neither of them at the current moment. I need to build up funds.
That's true. Well, Devil, I have all the physical cards from my card games sleeved up, so that should be ready to go. I tested them out today by myself, and they do shuffle pretty smoothly, and they do feel pretty legit, so it should be good.
There!
So take it with a grain of salt.
What do you mean take it with a grain of salt, boy? Bruh. I do nothing wrong, and I'm still being attacked.
Demon Fang!
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Demon Fang! Wait! Okay.
Ring whirlwind.
Bruh. Dragon's Dogma 1 was a pretty good game.
Are you okay? First aid.
Woo!
Sonic Beast! You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Holy shit, he did it. Not gonna lie, every time I hear Lord's voice, all I think is of Robin of Teen Titans. That's what chat first thought of, was just Robin of Teen Titans, because I mean, Robin's voice actor is pretty iconic in terms of like his actual sounding voice. I like how you're just friends with the terrorists now. Damn, elves being racist to each other? Who could have guessed? Okay, Dragon's Not About 1, it's $5, and it gives you some insight to it, plus a comparison point too. Yeah, but you don't really need that comparison point. I need to start figuring out perhaps a new sleep schedule, but it should be fine. I'm sleeping a substantial amount of hours. Maybe I need to drink more water or something.
Oh shit!
What the fuck? Damn! Man, she is violent. Can't get away with shit around her. You know, have you been getting new powers per summon area or no?
We haven't been to another temple yet.
Yeah, but last temple, what new power did you get for your party, or is it just the angel chick getting it?
It's just the angel chick.
Bruh. Why is it so hard to get power for your squad?
I know what you mean.
No, you don't. I tried to make a sleep schedule for myself, get my sleep schedule. No, it's because, like, I'm now pretty tired during these streams now when I usually wasn't. I know that's partially because I work more, but, like, I go to sleep, like, around 3 and I wake up, like, at fucking 10:30 in the morning. It should be plenty of fucking sleep. Bruh.
Hello there.
What the oh, this guy. I think it's our first time fighting him again.
No. No, Zim. He's teaching us more liquid foods.
My favorite meals, pure liquid so I don't shit out a single solid.
Hey, it worked for the Arise crew. They survived the entire game of nothing solid.
Kyle, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't want to be associated with those group of freaks. You should not be following their diet. That's probably how they ended up so fucking weird.
The pervert brigade.
have one guy who's literally keeping track of fucking a specific type of card, and they're like, yeah, we'll still get pricing even if they all jump in on you. The heck? I'm in the audio. I saw a Cole video. It started off good, just the Megaton range Cole, but then it gave then came Continental Beast, which Cole scales to. Is the Beast not considered Continental in your eyes, Kyle?
No, there's something continental about Cole's Beast.
Oh, right. But the other Beast would be Continental then.
It could be. The problem is I don't know how the moon feat happened. Because the problem with the moon feat is I don't deny it happened. I just don't know if it was one attack or like several.
Does it have no other actual like feats in the future?
No. The only reason you even know about the moon feat is if you paid very close attention to the background.
Huh. That's so weird. I figured it would have had actual fucking scaling feats elsewhere.
No.
Damn, that poor boy is being strong-armed to being her basically favorite. Kessler Beast can be Zim, not Cole's Beast.
Kessler's Beast might be. Again, we don't know how many attacks it took.
Well,
People...
did you ever do the math? Like, I know you probably didn't, but like...
The problem is that it wouldn't matter if I did the math. I don't know how many attacks it took. I don't know if it was a charged up attack. If it was a charged up attack, how long did it take?
That's why I'm
You
saying...
you need to answer all these questions before you can even allow to give him that moon level scaling. Otherwise, you can say it happened, but it's a vague feat that's unquantifiable.
That's fair. It's just so weird.
It is, because it's a solid feat. The problem is we just don't have enough to go off.
The problem is time. No, I understand what the issue is, but like...
The problem is time and the amount of attacks. Time is if it's a charged up attack, because depending on how charged up it is, it wouldn't even scale to the beast regularly. And if it comes to the amount of attacks, I don't know if it was one big attack that did it, or if he fired multiple different things like fucking Vegeta.
Yeah, and then you have to get into questioning like how strong is each fireball individually.
Yes. Because this is the problem when people try to be like, oh, well, you have to overcome the gravitational binding energy. Yes. Let me put it this way. You could be building level, but if you hit something fast enough and with enough consistency, you can technically break the planet out of its binding energy. It all comes down to speed.
Yeah. Son of a gun. Did you already... What was the last time you saved Kyle?
Just then.
Alright. Huh.
Why?
Well, I'm thinking we call it here since we're getting close to the 2-hour mark, unless you think you can make it somewhere in the next 15 minutes.
No, I probably could, but probably not enough for it to matter.
Alright, then we'll...
Like, but that's the problem with Crisis and He Who Dwells, that both of them take the moon feat at face value, and the worst part of it is that, well, because He Who Dwells literally just fucking copies whatever the fuck Crisis said without even deciding to change most of his fucking scaling. Crisis has read like 2's guidebook, so he knows that Kessler comes from another timeline, not the future. So he's being disingenuous as fuck when he scales like Cole's Beast to the future Beast in Kessler's timeline. Because the problem is once you start dealing with like multiversal stuff, and if one thing is even slightly off or changes, you then can throw everything into contention about nothing being the same. And the worst part is that like because of Kessler going back to the past and trying to make Cole significantly stronger than what he was by the time the Beast showed up, because this is what people don't understand. The race field doesn't make Cole stronger than Kessler. What Kessler was trying to do was unlock Cole's powers early, so he could control them and get stronger, so by the time the Beast came, he would have decades more experience than Kessler did with his powers. So he was hoping that by that time he would just be able to mollywop the Beast. The problem is that he caused a butterfly effect. So by awakening Cole early, he also awakened the Beast early.
Yes. And then I saw a Cole vs. Alex short YouTube video, and I don't know what's more surprising, Alex winning or it being a low diff.
The problem is, and I will be very like straightforward with people. Unless you do deep dives in the prototype, there is no way in hell you'd think that Alex wins. You actually have to like know both series inside and out like very well. Because I pretty much showed this to Zim. The problem with Prototype is that Prototype seems like such a small series to go through that it shouldn't be that much of a problem, but it's so fucking lore compact and dense that it actually turns into a pain in the ass to go through.
Yeah, that's a lot of series.
And the problem is like Infamous isn't that. Infamous is actually like super straightforward and easy to go through. It's not that lore dense.
That's fair, because Infamous only has like, what, 3 games? Tops?
It has technically 4, but the problem is that, like, there's really nothing that you need to, like, learn. All you need to know is that some people have the gene to become conduits. Think of it more like X-Men. And it becomes way easier to explain conduits, because that's basically what conduits are. Fucking X-Men with a different name.
Yes. Oh yeah, speaking of Alex, coming from Kyle's video where he says that Alex is actually planetary. Kyle's never gonna make an actual Alex video. Damn.
I don't need to. Once I do the James one, it literally reverberates back to fucking Alex, and the only thing that doesn't reverberate is like literally like the very final calculation, which all you have to do to get Alex is literally just like divided by 2.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's like disgustingly straightforward.
That's fair.
The only problem that's going to arise is that I know people aren't going to like what I'm going to say, and then I'm going to have to deal with people trying to defend outliers as a fucking concept, even though if you actually like look at what an outlier is compared to how people use it, outliers should never ever leave people's mouths when it comes to like power scaling. Because to sum it up, power scalers use outlier as impossibility. It's not impossibility, it's just improbability, which literally just means highball.
Bruh.
Well, it's true.
Get too comfortable. Take this. Demon fang.
Careful next time.
No, it's like when we discovered how Death of the Author properly worked. If people actually knew the definition and how this shit actually worked, it would never leave your mouth. Because it just doesn't function right in, like, power scaling. And you find this out, like, especially when you read how the Versus Wiki does outliers, they literally acknowledge that the traditional way that outliers are used does not work for power scaling. So they make their own mongrel hybrid bastardized version. And then everyone seems to have thought that it's good to adopt it and think that as, like, the arbiter of how it all should be used.
Cole, not Alex, lol.
Well, next time.
Did Kessler let Alex win?
Did Kessler let Cole win? I'm just gonna say this like this to people. What people think that the Alex vs James fight is closer to what Kessler vs Cole is. There's a better argument to be made that Kessler let Cole win, because let's put it this way, Kessler was never going to kill Cole. Strictly off the fact of, like, if he killed Cole, that's literally 60 years worth of research and planning pissed up against a tree. He was never going to let Cole lose. Was he going to make him fight for it? Sure, but he never intended to win. Yeah, like, this is why I'll say that, like, I believe that you can make the argument that Kessler is stronger than Cole at the end of, like, Infamous 1. Now, if you think that the Beast at the start of Infamous 2 knocked Cole back to his, like, base power level at the start of Infamous 1, I'm gonna have a hot take here. Kessler probably could have taken Cole's Beast by himself.
Nah.
Because in every instance you see Kessler, he can speed blitz the shit out of Cole. He's physically stronger than him, and his abilities are literally a better version of Cole's, which is literally just pure energy.
Fake news. He killed his heart for love. Or no, he killed his heart, his love.
No, well, what he intended to do was make. So he had two reasons for doing what he did. He wanted Cole to awaken his powers early, so he could become stronger than where Kessler was when he first awakened. Because you find out during Infamous 2, when the Beast basically awakened, was practically when Kessler awakened his powers. And second, he basically made it so Cole learnt to make the hard choices that Kessler could not make. And for anyone who wants to try and say, like, oh, but Kessler says he could fight the Beast. Kessler says a lot of things, doesn't mean he's fucking telling the truth. We're basing this off the assumption of a man who's literally got survivor's guilt and is depressed. It's like if I walked up to you and I said to you, yeah, I could take Prime Mike Tyson in a fight. Would you believe me just off my word, or would you like to see me, like, prove I could actually do it first?
Wait. I'm sorry. I think I must have misheard you. Could you repeat that again? I heard something about you taking on Mike Tyson in a fight.
So, do you know where the scaling for Kessler being able to fight the Beast comes from?
Where?
Kessler's own admission, where he says, "Oh, I probably could have fought the Beast back then."
Oh,
it's
yes, I'm familiar
fucking
with that one.
bullshit. You don't run away from something you could beat. I don't care if people will be like, "Oh, well, he was a coward. He ran away with his family." Nothing stopping him from sending his family away while he fought.
I think the whole point of that section is that he didn't want to die and leave his family alone. It wasn't that he couldn't take on the Beast.
No,
What do you mean?
No, because he literally goes on to explain that he was on the run for years from the Beast.
Yes, because he would.
He ran. No, I don't give a fuck. You don't run from something you think you can beat, and we know that Kessler is literally just Cole, and that's not in Cole's personality. Cole's not stupid, nor is he a coward.
So you genuinely think the father who wants to take care of his family would throw it all away?
Cole is the type of person who would send his friends and family away, and he would face the danger himself.
Yeah, but isn't that the whole point of Kessler and Cole, is that ultimately they are two different people, despite technically being the same person?
Not really.
Are you telling me if I go through Infamous story, there's not gonna be some theme of, like, how we're different people regardless of us being the same person? I'm pretty sure there is. Almost every fucking story like that has it.
No, it's really not. And the problem is that Kessler, we can't go off Kessler's word.
Why not? He's had years to
Because
think
he's-
about it.
And he could be lying, and he could be having survivor's guilt and thinking, in retrospect,
Yeah.
he has not proven whatsoever that he can do this.
Didn't he literally spend years learning about conduits and shit to develop his technology?
No,
Don't get too close.
So you're
he
claiming
didn't learn. He didn't learn about conduits. What he did was he built the rapier specifically to awaken Cole's power,
yeah.
and in turn, it
And
happens to
that
awaken
would
the conduit
requi-
gene
that
within
would
people.
require him to learn about how conduits work and conduit power, or would you disagree with that?
Not all conduits are built the same when it comes to their power. Some of
Doesn't
them
the
are born
race
weak,
spear
some of them are
liter-
strong.
Doesn't the race spear literally activate all conduits' powers, like just in general?
So what it does is it awakens the gene within you to allow you to develop your powers.
Yeah, so he's able to activate anyone's gene conduit. So he had to learn about how conduits work and everything.
He's had 60 years to develop this thing, so he should know how that works. The problem is that you can't say that he could actually fight the beast. If I was to hold your feet to the fire, you could not prove to me that Kessler could do it. This is why I say to people, if I told you I could fight Prime Mike Tyson in a fight and win, would you believe me, or would you like some evidence behind that? Or are you just going to take me at my word? Because that's all it is taking Kessler at his word.
I think if we're talking about a guy who spent decades learning how
It doesn't matter.
species...
It doesn't matter.
fucking matter.
It doesn't matter if he learned. He doesn't have the power.
He has the benefit of hindsight now. You claim survivors.
Hindsight doesn't matter.
Well,
Hindsight doesn't boost your power to be able to fight
he
something.
understands how the powers of conduits work and can probably gauge power more effectively as a result.
No, that's not how that works.
How is that not how that fucking works?
When a conduit awakens, they can have any number of powers. It could be anything from flight to atom creation.
Yes.
Now, when a conduit is awakened, you could have two conduits awaken at the same time. One of them could be weak as shit. The other one could be an absolute powerhouse.
If
These are two
Kessler,
different
if
things.
Kessler was fucking wrong, why would he go back in time to make a new Cole to fight the Beast earlier on? If what
Because-
you're saying is
because he's
true,
not-
and Kessler...
No. What he's doing is he's trying to awaken Cole several decades before the Beast shows up, because he's hoping that Cole will have the power and the experience to make the hard choices, so he would absolutely be able to curb stomp the Beast. That's what he's doing. He's trying to basically... So, let's say you have a boss in an RPG, and he has the vision of hindsight. He's now trying to grind Cole up super early, instead of where he was when he first awakened.
Okay,
So he's absolutely trying to cheat the system to try and have his cake and eat it too.
He can gauge the power of conduits, and he can
No,
prepare...
he can't gauge the power
Yes,
of
he
conduits.
can. Because if the
No,
core
he can't.
premise of his fucking mission is to make
No,
Cole
it's
strong
not.
enough to beat the Beast...
And he's under the... He's never fought the Beast. He doesn't know how powerful the Beast is. And let me tell you this right now.
Well, he
He's
would.
never seen the Beast in... No, he hasn't. He's never seen the Beast in person. He gauged this watching it on TV.
Yes, but you're... So then you're saying Kessler's a fucking idiot then? And he has
Yes.
nothing for fucking any of his strategy whatsoever?
No.
I'm pretty sure it's going against their real intent.
I don't give a fuck what their intent is. They have not proven it.
You have to provide evidence he's bad at it.
I have.
Okay, so what is the evidence
Okay,
him? Is it in your video?
Okay,
Or...
Infamous 2
Sure.
spits in the face of this.
Okay, how so?
Because the Beast awakens,
Yes. Way
and
earlier.
Cole... No, the Beast awakens at the start of Infamous 2. Cole
Yes.
fights it, and he gets fucking shit on.
Doesn't Cole literally knock the Beast out at the start of the game?
No. Cole gets absolutely shit on, and then, once he gains his power back, which most of the Infamous community believes he only became as strong as he did at the end of Infamous 1, he still needed to be consistently and constantly amped by substations to fight the beast in Numeray.
So, if you can't beat the beast at the start of the game, why does the beast just not kill everything and leave? What happened to the beast at the start of the game?
What happens to the beast at the start of the game is that John doesn't have complete autonomy over his powers yet, and he senses Cole as a threat. So what he does is he basically attacks Cole and then proceeds to basically use the Ray Sphere's power. Well, he's kind of got power like the Ray Sphere as stated in the guide. He explodes, basically turning Empire City into a necropolis and having the conduits awaken within that city. That is literally John's plan. John literally goes through cities and towns and awakens conduits at the sacrifice of normal people.
Okay. So then, if he can amp himself with just fucking electric pylons to win, then wouldn't that just support his position that he possibly could have beaten the beast early on? It wouldn't have been directly with his own power, but that's very clear that he can amp himself.
Because Kessler doesn't have the same power source as Cole.
Wouldn't you just argue Kessler's a more evolved version of Cole's abilities?
No, because he doesn't use electricity whatsoever.
He uses
He
energy.
uses pure energy.
Yes.
He uses pure energy.
Why
he doesn't
would
use electricity.
Yes, but correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Kessler...
Electricity is energy that is pure, but it's not pure energy.
Okay, can conduits powers change over time to be more refined?
No. The only ones... So the only way Cole gets new powers was when he was in a device that was meant to splice DNA with conduits. And other than that, the only other person who has ever gotten other powers from other conduits was Delson, but that was part of his power set of being able to steal powers. Other than that, no conduit has ever been shown to have one power and it develop into something else.
Okay, but it's not developing into something else. It's just changing from electricity to energy. They're the same core premise.
No, that's developing into a new power because they're not the same.
It's literally the same.
They're not the same.
Okay,
they are not the same.
How are they not the same? Is it just because, like, energy is technically more pure than electricity?
Because electricity is electrons. Kessler doesn't use electrons. He uses photons. He uses light particles. Not electrical particles.
Is there any conduit that survives long enough to disprove Kessler just evolving his power further? Or are you just saying... Okay,
yes, Alden. Yes, Alden. Alden is like 90 years old, and all he has is telekinesis.
Okay. What would you... So he's claiming he just had telekinesis the entire time.
That's all he has is telekinesis.
What the fuck do you think that would have evolved into?
Nothing.
Okay. So your only example of a conduit who's lived long enough is a guy whose power can't really spread to any other area or evolve to any other area.
If it was going to evolve, it could have evolved.
Does Kessler
into
ever
anything.
reference that Cole's powers are different from his?
No, doesn't need to. The guidebook backs me up.
No. We're talking an older Kessler has different powers. But by different powers, we just mean a more advanced version of energy manipulation.
No, because if you're going to get that specific into energy manipulation, then technically fire falls under energy manipulation. Technically anything that interacts with atoms would fall into energy manipulation. Energy manipulation is a very broad thing.
Zim, you're just in the wrong lol. No. Kyle's making assumptions, but because he thinks the assumptions are more founded, that it's fair game. His entire premise is... Also, I'm watching the fight right now, so I just saw Cole blow the beast up with lightning, and the beast is gone. What happens to the beast after this? Like, before the boat? Like,
he heals back.
Yeah, but how
He heals
long?
back. Not like seconds.
Like, seconds? Let me see.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Here we go. Yeah, there we go.
The beast
just
isn't
pulled
dead,
something.
nor is he knocked out. He's slowed down.
There we go. Alright. Kyle, could Cole beat Kessler's Beast? Did Cole sacrifice himself in order to
Okay.
beat Beast John?
What was that question, sorry?
Someone's asking you if could Cole beat Kessler's Beast?
Hell no.
And there were guys saying, did Cole have to sacrifice himself in order to beat Beast John?
The way he did that is he used the RFI and he basically overcharged the RFI so he would kill every conduit on the planet. So he couldn't even take out the beast himself. He had to get a device specifically made to cause a genocide to the race.
What the fuck? No? Alright then. Well, I suppose that'll be it for today's stream then, if there's nothing else to really go on here. We've already hit about the 2-hour mark, a little later than that.
No, there's nothing really else to go on.
Alright.
But again, I live by the premise, if you think you can beat something, you don't fucking run away from it. You don't even run away from it for years. Hell, there's nothing even saying that the beast got stronger during his tenure, living. That's not even shown with Cole's beast. So even when his family died, he doesn't even try to attack it. He just fucks off to another timeline. Nothing points that Kessler could fight the beast. And everyone's going off his word alone, which is coming from somebody who is depressed, has got survivor's guilt, and has every intention of being killed by Cole.
Won't that prove Kessler could defeat his world beast, since Cole at that point is stronger than Kessler and he still couldn't beat a weaker beast?
No. Because the problem is that Kessler always intended to lose to Cole. You can't prove that Cole is stronger than Kessler when every interaction you see with Kessler and Cole, Kessler is faster than Cole and ragdolls him. He is disgustingly faster than Cole. Even in the final fight, he's speed blitzing Cole, disgustingly.
I don't know enough about Infamous to really give a more detailed take. I'm just gonna say that. Alright. I don't necessarily think the idea of running away or avoiding a fight is proof you can't do it. I mean, using the example of Cole in part 2 not being able to beat the beast is fine. But I don't think just off the idea of not wanting to fight doesn't mean you can do it is just a really...
By your logic, Cole should have been able to gauge that he couldn't beat the beast back then, so he shouldn't have fought him then. But he still tries to fight the beast.
No. My position would be that as Kessler got older, he would be able to more accurately judge the situation as he learned more about conduits and their powers.
The problem is that he can learn more about their powers, but that doesn't mean he can gauge how strong a conduit is.
Yes, but his entire point, or his entire plan, is to go back and train a different version of himself.
His entire point when he says he thinks he could beat the beast is that he's looking at it what if I did something?
Yes,
maybe something could have
from
changed.
the perspective of a man who knows more.
No, he's looking at it from a perspective of a man who's sad that he didn't do anything.
Okay,
that's why.
So do you have a statement
No. Stop. Let me prove to you why that's his mindset. Because he's trying to teach Cole to make the hard decisions.
Yes, but this is so that way this Cole can take on the beast and win. which means that Kessler believes, at least with all of his knowledge and everything,
No,
that a
no, this
younger
no,
version of himself.
no. That's not what that means. What this means is that what Kessler wanted to install Steel and Cole is forget about what you want, fight for others. He's trying to make Cole into a more
Okay, but by
right.
your premise, you're genuinely thinking that well, I mean, I guess Cole didn't have a chance technically, but so Kessler then just was completely fucking off his rocker and had no actual plan then. He just wanted a different version of himself to be more altruistic. That was what all
He
could do.
He wanted a more battle hardened, battle smart, and stronger version of himself to fight the beast that was going to awaken in the future. He was literally trying to RPG himself into being way stronger than where he was when he was like alive. Because the problem is that you're gauging this from his perspective of what he thought when he was younger when the beast arrived. And what we know from what Infamous tells us is that Kessler awakened his powers around the same time the beast awakened. So this is why Infamous 2 would spit in the face of this. Because Cole's had his powers for over a month before the beast awakens, and he's got a pretty good grasp on his powers, and he still gets his shit kicked in.
Wait, it's only been a month?
Yeah.
How long was Kessler originally going to plan for Cole to have?
Years. Decades, probably.
So the beast just awakened way earlier?
Yes, butterfly effect.
Okay. So, then wouldn't that mean then it's still just a young Cole versus a young beast anyways? Like...
No, because the problem is that Kessler's perspective of this is if he did something back then. Not now, then.
Yes.
So your logic would literally be an awakened Cole could fight an awakened beast and win. Infamous 2 spits in the face of this premise and says, no, he couldn't.
You said he had the Ray Spear, the beast. Is the Ray Spear what lets him come back from the start of the game? Or does he just have the ability to heal up like that?
So when John gets torn apart by the Ray Sphere, it awakens his powers. John's power is atom manipulation.
No, I'm referencing when Cole blasts him apart right before he gets on the bow.
Oh no, the Ray Sphere doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, so that's just the beast regeneration on his own.
Yeah, it's literally the main premise why he goes to Numa Ray to get the RFI. Because they were hoping to juice up Cole, so he would be able to, they were literally hoping to dope him up, so he would be able to fight the beast, without knowing that Wolf's intention with the RFI was to basically cause, a mass genocide of the Conduit race, which is why, Hero Cole makes the ultimate sacrifice and says, there's more humanity than there are conduits, and if this is the only way we can stop the beast, is with my death and the death of all the conduits. Which then gets retconned in Second Son, because not all the conduits died.
No, I mean, alright, I guess. I'm not really a big fan of a fucking villain's, being just fucking pure fucking retarded, but, I mean, alright. I guess if all the evidence points to him being wrong, I mean, that is what it is. It's fucking Ultima. It's Ultima for Ultima.
You know what's the worst part? Is that the beast that Cole fights, from the feats that we have, would be infinitely inferior to the beast from the future. Because what we know from the beast from the future, when he awakened, he rose up volcanoes across the land, destroyed cities, and did whatever he did to the moon. Don't know how he did it, but he did something to the moon. When Cole's one does it, none of this ever happens. And the most we get is a statement saying that he has power roughly around the same as the Ray Sphere, which means he's capable of making cities into basically graveyards. He doesn't destroy whole cities. And we know this because in the evil ending for Infamous 2, Cole gets Beast's power, he does the same thing that the Beast does to Empire C, and then Reyes is still standing. The only people who are living are conduits.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. All the other evidence points towards.
Let me be very blunt with you. If I have this opinion on this series that I've been studying for like the past 15 years, I've probably got a pretty good founded idea of it. I don't, you know me, I don't just pull ideas out of my ass, out of thin air.
I mean, that's fine. Like, I'm not here saying you can't back it up. I just think that when your fucking core statement is someone running away from a fight means they can't fight, or avoiding a fight means they can't fight, I think it's just a stupid fucking premise. Now, granted, you do have the evidence to back it up.
No,
that's such a stupid fucking position, because that is such a fucking poorly nuanced fucking look at things. Now, granted, you have the evidence to back up where your position is that Kessler couldn't fight the Beast. That's fine. But the way you were saying it was as if just the mere idea of avoiding a fight is enough to justify that you can't fight.
Let me put it this way. You tried to say that he could gauge the power of conduits. Let me put it this way. The Beast, there is no other Beast. The Beast is the Beast. He has nothing else to compare it to.
That's entirely fine. Again, I'm not here saying that you're wrong in your premise. What I'm saying specifically is that explaining the idea that a young Cole already fails to the Beast, that he already helped prepare, is a much better position than this guy didn't want to fight and ran away, therefore he could not fight. Because that would just imply that anyone who avoids a fight under any circumstances would not be able to fight the thing they're trying to avoid. But that's just not true. That's a case-by-case basis. It's just a much smarter line to say, we already saw what a young Cole could do to the Beast, and he failed. And that was one that Kessler helped. So why would we assume that Kessler could fight the Beast by himself with no preparation or help? I'm not saying you're wrong here or you're flawed. I'm just saying that, like, your main reason is bad.
You know how people say that Kessler only ran away to keep his family safe?
Yes.
That's a fan theory. That's not backed up in the game.
I believe you because just
if we really want to go with what we know about the game and leave out any assumptions whatsoever, it makes Kessler look a whole lot worse. That's why people say that he did it to save his family.
I mean, he's probably just a fucking coward.
He's probably not strong enough to do it either, because there shouldn't be anything substantially different between him and the other timeline Cole.
Well, no, see, that's fine. You have an example of a young Cole fighting a young Beast, and the young Cole couldn't do shit without, like, several amps. Again, I'm not saying your core premise is wrong that Kessler couldn't fight the Beast. I'm just saying that if your main argument, which granted it's not your only argument, but the one you kept saying was Kessler avoided the fight.
This is why I tell people, would you take my word if I said I could beat Prime Mike Tyson?
Okay, so again, you have to provide reasons to doubt the statement, and the reason to doubt it would be in part the reason to doubt you fighting Mike Tyson is that you're not a fucking actual trained professional boxer with hundreds of hours of training, Kyle. That's why you would doubt it.
Yes, because I haven't backed it up. I have nothing to show for it. I have nothing to prove that I could. The same thing is with Kessler, with just different wording. Now, you're gonna hate this, but I want a favor from you.
What the fuck do you mean you want a favor from me?
I want you to go to my profile.
I'm not giving you the fucking point. Because at the end of the
give me the point.
No, I'm not
giving you the point.
Because you didn't win a fucking debate here. I'm still fucking right. My original fucking issue is that your core premise of saying that a character who avoids a fight. No, you didn't prove me. No, you didn't prove me fucking wrong on anything. My issue was that you were saying that a character who avoids a fight or avoids fighting cannot do the fight. And that's fucking wrong. You had
Not-
evidence to prove why Kessler couldn't do it. That's fine. But you didn't prove me wrong because my whole point was that your initial reason was not enough evidence to support your position. And I'm right about that.
No.
You can rewatch the last fucking 15 minutes later, and I guarantee you that's what the fucking position was.
No,
Look,
my
Sparta's
position
even
is...
bringing up a fucking good point here. Gohan doesn't want to fight Cell. By your logic, Gohan can't fight Cell because he avoids that fight.
No,
But we know that's fucking
Gohan...
wrong.
No. Gohan knows definitively he can beat Cell.
No, he doesn't.
Kessler does. Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. During the
Yes,
Cell saga,
he does.
he genuinely believes Cell and Gohan, Cell and them are holding back, and he only wins the fight when he goes Super Saiyan 2. Goku
No.
has faith in him. He can fight,
Gohan
but he doesn't
knows.
believe
No,
he can do it.
He knows if he snaps, he would win. He knows this.
Yes, but he's avoiding the fight. By your logic, that would mean he can't fight.
I literally just sent you, like, that's literally my logic.
Let me see this. Idiot who runs from someone who's obviously weaker than himself. Where'd you get this so fast? Do you just have this on speed dial?
I do. I was actually going to use this in the infamous versus Cold video.
Yeah,
Do you hate that I have it on standby? Do you hate that I just have, like, petty things on standby?
No, I knew you had it on standby because you brought it up so fucking fast. I was like, there's no way he just fucking looked up the chapter for this manga or whatever. I agree with Zim. I started this debate. Look. To be clear, I'm not arguing Kyle's position about Kessler being too weak is not correct or incorrect. He's probably right, and the Cole fight in Infamous 2 would support his premise. All I'm saying is that that's what he should be saying instead of Kessler ran away from a fight, therefore Kessler can't fight the guy. Avoiding the fight does not...
No. I use all this extra evidence, and then I literally back it up by saying, like, for the most part, you don't run from a fight that you can win. Now, let's put it this way. You brought up the Gohan situation. That is a very specific example, when in most acts of fiction, that is not the case.
Okay, I could also bring up the Falco example. Falco could have killed Rao. He was strong enough to fight Rao. He chooses not to. You're not going to say Falco can't fight Rao when everything else says he can.
The difference is that probably yes he can, and also, would Rao really want to lose to someone with one leg? How embarrassing.
No, because Falco with both legs could fight Rao. There's a difference.
You fight him with one leg.
No. You know how Falco gives up his leg to Rao in order to avoid the fight? That Falco has statements confirming he could have killed Rao in that fight. Granted, it would have been more of a tie situation, but the point I'm getting at is that's another example of a character who is strong enough to fight, but chooses not to.
I'm going to tell you this right now. It's going to be a matter of opinion. I don't agree with that premise whatsoever.
The premise of what? That people who don't fight inherently can potentially fight? Or, like, I need you to clarify yourself.
No, but people who say that they can and can't back it up because they don't show feats of it.
It's just such a... such a lack of nuance.
Get the fuck out of here. Kessler has just as much validation as Hercule Satan.
Okay, again, it's more of a case-by-case situation, but to just assume...
Yes, and most of the cases, I am correct.
Well, again, it's case-by-case, and you're not even sure about that. We haven't started tallying
I am 100%. Oh, I am 100% sure.
So what would you... So if you ask Infamous's writer... Like, let's say the guy would answer questions, and you ask him, could Kessler have beaten the Beast as a young man? And he says yes. Do you just invoke death of the author at that point, or do you...
No, I changed my opinion.
Okay.
No, I changed my opinion.
So then, if the possibility can exist, then why would...
The problem...
It's just a poor stance to have, because it requires a bigger analysis.
Because he can't prove it, and everything else against it.
Again, it's a case by case. No, I'm not saying Kessler in particular. I mean, in general, it's a poor piece of evidence to present.
Until they prove they can, I say they can't.
I'm just gonna have to disagree with you on this position. Yeah, I think that's
Nope.
very. I think that's very.
Until they prove they can, or a character can validate them saying that they're doing it because they're not doing it because of X reasons, then no. If we have no other premise to work off, no. I'm just going to assume that they're hyping themselves up for no reason, and they haven't proved it.
Yeah, I mean, all right then. I mean, it's just. I mean, it just gets rid of so much nuance and character fucking writing and shit. At least when it comes to like fucking like to just assume that any character who avoids a fight immediately should be weaker than the character they're avoiding the fight to.
When there's context around,
feats.
the problem is if there's context surrounding it where it's just like they choose not to, even though they know they can, and it's shown that they can, fine. But if there's nothing pointing that they could, and we're going off strictly their word, I am not going to believe it if they don't have anything to back that up.
I mean, what defines backing up though? Like,
even being able to stand and take hits, I would accept. I could at least backscale that. That's what I want. That's all I wanted for Kessler is like, dude, I don't even need you to win. I just need you to at least, like, take a flick. Get kicked, do something. Let me backscale you to something. And that's the problem. And that's the problem with Infamous players. And that's the problem. And that's the problem with Infamous is they're trying to backscale Kessler to a singular statement that has no context, whether he could or couldn't, of a man who was depressed and looking back to the past as what if he could do something?
I mean,
what if he actually stood and fought? Maybe I don't care about people who reminisce.
Aren't you like adding extra context to support your favor about him being depressed? Like, is that ever stated directly that his memory is warped or his opinions are warped?
He's depressed from the comic. Zeke literally tells you in the comic that when I was with Kessler, all he would do is stare at the picture of his family and drink himself to sleep. And then he would look at me, for a long time and say nothing. And then leave the room.
Sounds like you still have to work, but alright.
I don't look at photos of family.
You're right. You got this little picture of a fucking Hawaii vacation just right there staring at you, and just stare at it longingly. Actually, you wouldn't even want to go to Hawaii, would you? You don't seem like the kind of beach person. Well,
nah, not really. More of a foothills person. Or a meadow.
Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, alright then. No, I mean, yeah, there's definitely valid reasons to doubt Kessler's thing. I mean, I can definitely see taking an issue with, like, everyone scaling it to Kessler's statement. I just, you know...
The bottom line is, in my opinion, if there is context around, like, that statement, like, the Gohan one has context, the Kessler one is not the same. It doesn't have context. It just has his word. And people are taking him at his word.
I mean, the point here a little bit is, like... What is
I want at least something.
Position
No.
rather than fuck... No, because you would have...
The only way I'll accept that my position on Kessler is wrong is if...
I'm not caring about your position on Kessler. Your position on Kessler is fine as far as I can tell. I mean, like, the premise of a character being able to take...
position on this... My position on this is, unless context says otherwise, I am not going to take a character at their word. Otherwise, I would have to be doing the same with Odin, and I think you would agree that context would say otherwise for Odin. We're not just taking Odin at his word.
We have a direct statement that Odin lies about fucking everything. That is a completely different scenario. But we'll talk about this later. I'm gonna kick that.
But that's context. If we didn't have that...
Okay, then unless you have a fucking statement saying the character's a known fucking liar, that's not a position to fucking take. But again, we'll talk about this later. I'm getting kicked out. You guys all have a nice night.